At 0214 over Bahrain Harbor, a Patriot battery operator watched something slow moving northeast across his scope and made a decision that cost $4 million. The drone it destroyed? $30,000. Iran fired another one 8 seconds later. That exchange, a $4 million interceptor against a $30,000 drone, repeated hundreds of times that night. That's not a battle, that is a business model. And Iran engineered it deliberately. At 0710 on the Iranian coast, 25 Tomahawk cruise missiles left 3 American destroyers, $2 million each, $50 million gone before a single Iranian radar operator had any idea they were coming. The Tomahawks flew low, 50 feet above the waterline, 40 minutes to coast, slow enough that one radar ping could expose the entire strike. So something crossed the border first. Lucas drones, $35,000 each, reverse engineered from captured Iranian Shaheds built in Mesa, Arizona. Their job was not to hit anything, they were bait. An Iranian battery operator watched a dozen slow contacts push inland, swept wing silhouettes at barely 110 knots. He couldn't tell which carried 40-pound warheads and which were noise, so he did the only thing his training allowed. He fired. Over $1 million to stop a lawnmower with wings. He fired again, and each time he pulled the trigger, his magazine got lighter, and his radar painted his exact position on every passive sensor aboard every F-35 crossing the Iraqi border behind the swarm. This is cost exchange warfare, not a new concept, but a doctrine Iran has spent a decade sharpening against the single vulnerability the most expensive military in human history actually carries. America's strength is real. America's strength is expensive. Iran decided those two facts are pointing in the same direction. Across the Gulf, the same pattern repeated at every American installation, and every rung cost more than the one before it. Over Kuwait, 380 inbound projectiles, ballistic missiles and drones in stacked salvos, the largest combined barrage any missile defense battery has ever faced. The Kuwaiti and American Patriot crews ran 3 hours of continuous engagement without a single miss. 380 for 380, perfect record, rewritten textbooks, and a bill of $1.5 billion for one base cluster, one night. $10 to $15 billion for one day. Defense budgets don't come from nowhere. The F-35 program, the aircraft that suppressed Iran's entire air defense network, has cost roughly $1.7 trillion over its lifetime, $13,000 per American household, just for the plane before it fires a weapon. Iran's entire annual defense budget is approximately $10 billion. America spent that in a single operational day, stopping weapons that cost Iran a fraction of that figure to build and launch. These systems worked perfectly. The pilots were exceptional. Not one carrier was touched. This is not an argument against American capability. It is an argument about what Iran is actually trying to accomplish. They cannot win a military exchange. They are trying to make winning one expensive enough, consistently enough, that America eventually reaches a different calculation.